In this video, you will learn how to prepare an agarose gel in order to run an agarose gel electrophoresis. First, use a small weigh boat and zero it on the scale by pressing down the front lever. Open the bottle of agarose powder and using a spatula, measure 0.2 grams of agarose powder on the scale in the weigh boat. This is the active ingredient in the gel, so it is important to measure precisely 0.20 grams to ensure the correct density of the gel. Close the bottle and pour the agarose powder into a 125 milliliter Erlenmeyer flask. Next, measure 20 milliliters of 1X TBE in a 25 milliliter graduated cylinder. This is the buffer used in making the gel, and it is made from tris, borate, and EDTA. Add the 1X TBE to the Erlenmeyer flask with the agarose. Then, loosely place a napkin in the top of the Erlenmeyer flask to prevent the gel medium from boiling over into the microwave. Heat the gel medium in the microwave until it just begins to boil and all of the agarose powder is dissolved. This will take about 30 seconds. The flask is very hot and could burn you. Remove the Erlenmeyer flask from the microwave using hot hands. Take the napkin out of the top of the flask. Then, using a P2 micropipette, add 1 microliter of ethidium bromide to the gel medium in the flask. This is the stain that allows you to see DNA in a completed electrophoresis. Ethidium bromide is a carcinogen. Always wear gloves and avoid contact with the chemical. Swirl the flask to incorporate the ethidium bromide into the gel medium. The gel tray is already placed in the center of the gel box. To complete the gel apparatus, insert a gate on each side of the gel tray to prevent the gel from leaking out. Pour the gel medium into the gel tray. Use hot hands if the flask is still too hot. Place the correct size comb into the left side of the gel tray. Close the lid of the gel box and allow the gel to solidify. This will take approximately 15 minutes. Once the gel is dry, remove the gates from each side of the gel. Then, remove the comb from the gel by gently pulling upward. This forms the wells where samples are loaded into the gel. Finally, fill both sides of the gel box with 1X TBE until it just covers the top of the gel, filling the sample wells. You have now completed the protocol for preparing an agarose gel. You are now ready to load DNA samples and run an agarose gel electrophoresis.